Oh, it's the word. It's your man Slop Shot here for AllHipHop.com. And right now I got from Cameroon by way of DC, my man Big Hookz. What's going on, boss?
Yes, sir, bro. How you doing, man?
I can't call. I can't call.
Pleasure.
No problem. Welcome to AllHipHop.com. We have One World Studios. So, it's crazy because my editor, he wanted to start actually like a All Hip Hop Global, where some of our focus was on like the motherland content,
Right,
and stuff of that nature, right?
Right.
So I'm not sure if it's necessarily still in the works, but we've had a couple of like larger African artists here, man.
Okay.
But you're from a specific part, Cameroon. I don't want to just fit everything in there.
Right.
So, can you tell us about Cameroon and the music scene over there?
Oh man, it's great. I was there in December. I just went there for Christmas. I did like a big concert where just to give back to the community because I haven't been there for like 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I went there just to give back to the community, give back to the poor, orphanage kids. So I did like a concert. I had like 2,000 people, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I got some dope artists that performed. I was really impressed. And shout out to, artists like TZ Panchak, shout out to Mimi, shout out to Minx. Some dope artists. They got good talent out there, bro.
I got you. And so I think like the first thing like that comes to mind when you think about like artists from the motherland is Afro beats. Is that the scene that's going on in Cameroon, or do you guys have your own specific music?
No, it's diverse, It's like it's not just Afro beat. You got some artists that they do hip hop, but majority do like Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Yeah,
I got you.
So for me, I had to reinvent. I had to reinvent myself because growing up in Germany, then moved to the US, I was doing just trap, hip hop. So shout out to Tito Grams. He's the one who's like, Hookz, man, you got to tap into your background a little bit. So I had to reinvent myself and started doing hip hop and Afrobeat.
Okay.
So my new album that just came out, it's called Visionary. It's a mixture of Afrobeat and hip hop.
Got you. That's fire. That's fire. All right, then. So the first single is Get Down with Egyptian.
Yeah. It's called Break You Down.
Break It Down.
So,
okay, I got you, man. Yeah. And that's definitely like an Afrobeat flavor too.
Yeah, that's a full Afrobeat, and with the Jamaican flavor.
Yeah, with the dancer, you got the dancehall on there too. All right, how did that collab come about?
Oh yeah, shout out to that came through a promoter of mine and lives in Germany. Shout out to Big Mike. Egyptian used to come to Germany, so I always wanted to do a song with Egyptian because he's a legend. I'm a fan too,
Oh, okay.
So so I hit Big Mike, then Big Mike connected me to his team, and they came out. I brought him for a show because the release party for the album was, I think that was last quarter. So he came out. I brought him for the release party in DC.
Okay, so you brought him out.
Yeah,
you brought him out to
so
DC.
We performed together that song.
That's dope. That's dope. I want to see some footage of that, man. That's fire. All right. So what was the transition like? Because you said like you originally was doing like trap music and stuff like that. What was the transition like into tapping into the motherland and doing Afro beats?
Yeah, it's kind of challenging. It was challenging a little bit because
a little bit more singing.
Yeah, you gotta put a little flavor. And Afrobeat is you gotta get that touch for people to really, like I don't know if I can curse, really fuck with you. I had to really sit down, and you want to make sure that because you have a fan itself, you have to understand your fan, your market, where you targeting. Now you have to switch their mindset into try to mess with you towards that direction of music you're going.
So it's two different fan bases.
Yes. So, but since I'm a person, I engage a lot with my fans. I had to ask questions, engage with them, what you think. So a lot of them then kind of fuck with me more with the Afrobeat. It's like, that sounds good, more.
Yeah, okay.
So it sounds better.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man.
But it had to do with a lot of psychology because I had to, sit down on how I want to get my core fans to stick with me.
And how did you do that? Are your core fans still rocking with you?
They're still rocking with me. And some of them criticize because, certain songs. But I always take every critic like turn it to positivity for me to grow.
Like constructive criticism.
Yeah, correct.
Respect that.
Constructive, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, man. But speaking of like switching lanes and stuff, man, you an author?
Yeah, I'm an author.
Okay.
So,
I mean, like you had to, you put the government name.
Yeah, I had to. I didn't want to mix up the two things. Big Hookz is my artist name and entrepreneur as well.
Okay.
So this one is author because shout out to Amazing Book. They put that together for me.
All right. So from the music to the money, a lot of people may need this book because a lot of people are trying to monetize now their talent and stuff like that. Correct. So can you give us like an overview on this book? What is this book about?
This book is called From the Music to the Money. It's purposely for, aspiring and, serious artists who want to take their career to the next level. I'm just talking about my journey, my experience, because experience is the best teacher. How, what I've been through in the industry, being independent and being signed on the major level, and then going back independent, then facing a lot of challenges as well in the industry. It's only right to come up, and put up some information out there because information is key. It's very important. And now nowadays we have, the internet is very powerful. A lot of, artists that are serious need certain information for them to grow. So this book is targeting serious artists or aspiring artists who want to take their career to the next level. And me giving my experience out there, it's only right to help them. When they buy the book and they're going to see what I went through and just pay attention to my route that I took until being successful.
So how long have you been in the music industry?
Whew, man, I was managing artists first of all. I would say like over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
I would say 12 years.
About over a decade.
Yeah, about a decade.
Over a decade of knowledge in this book. I got you, man. And so I think there's a lot more information like people can access nowadays, right? But what is something you think is like overlooked as far as ways to monetize your music?
Oh, that's a good question, man. I think, like I said, I talk about the business in that book. Most artists focus more on their creativity process, which, the business part of it is very important, which is marketing. Yeah, marketing is the biggest part, which is 80% of the whole industry, like in terms of you want to get exposure, you want to be out there, get the visibility. That's what you want. You can create, but nobody's going to know you if you don't market yourself. And you got to know your target market. So most artists just focus on that without
just the music
and try to put music out of the business. So that's why I came about that book, just to help aspiring and serious artists.
I got you. So where is it available?
It's available on Amazon. Just Google that, From the Music to the Money. It's Amazon. You could get that too on a Kindle. Yeah.
All right, then, copy. So you just so we're gonna get back to the music. Okay. So you just dropped the album.
I just dropped the album.
So after we rock out with this single, Egyptian, what's the next single?
I got a couple of singles that came out after that as well. There's one coming out, the video coming out this Friday. It's called Without You, featuring my boy Nakun from Pennsylvania. It's hot, and the video coming out on YouTube on all social media platforms. You can find that, and it's hot. You can see that on my Instagram as well, and. I got another single that I have for my artists that I signed them from Cameroon. They call Fresh Gang. Okay. It's called No Wait. They do Afrobeat. So the video coming out soon as well. But that's a different project. It's not on the Afrobeat.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm doing a lot of things.
A lot, yeah. But the music industry, you
trying to be versatile. Yeah, trying to be versatile. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So, all right then. So you're from DC, man. So what flavors of like DC would you say is in your music? Because I know like DC, DMV area, you got the go-go.
The go-go, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what flavors do you think is like poured into like your music?
The go-go sound a little bit. I put in some of the I think 1 or 2 songs in it. Yeah. So since I'm from around that area, yeah. So go-go and and Afrobeat, because a lot of Africans in DC.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So that's a big market for Afrobeat.
I got you. So so is it easy to like to market Afrobeat, like an Afrobeats album in DC and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so, because there's more Africans there, but Afrobeat is something people still trying to digest it. It's like
because the biggest song of the summer last year was definitely
hip hop is still the biggest, but Afrobeat is coming on hard, but it's still not there where it's supposed to be. It's still not there.
It's almost there. Like I said, Essence was definitely like probably the biggest song last year, man.
Yeah,
couldn't go anywhere without hearing that song.
But it's still not. Some Americans still don't understand, because hip hop is the biggest genre, so far. But Afrobeat is getting there, but it's still not there from my perspective, And I think we're gonna get there if we just keep pushing, the music and the culture and further. And Yeah.
All right then. So when did you discover like you could do hip hop? Like you
man.
even like because you know I figure like when you come here and stuff like that, people might discourage you with your accent and stuff like
Correct.
that. When did you discover like? Oh, sorry. When did you discover like you could do hip hop?
Yeah, me growing up, man, I got a lot of artists that inspire me. You know, even though from Africa, I know it was say if it don't challenge you, it won't change you. You know,
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm African first of all, and you know, even in the music industry, getting signed with Sony Music, but that's what captivated me because of my accent first of all, and they were like, yo, but you sound different. Yeah. When I presented the song. And they were interested, like, yo, you sound different. Because at the end of the day, I would tell every aspiring artist, you want to sound unique. You want to sound you want to bring something that stand out. Yeah. Not regular music
like
where everybody, you know.
That's different because everybody wants to sound like everybody.
Correct.
So yeah, that was dope.
So me growing up, I was listening to Afrobeat, Soukous. That's what I grew up with as an African. Then I moved to Germany at a young age. Then started doing hip hop in Germany, doing events. Then was in a group. So then listening to, you know, artists like Nas, Jay-Z. So I just got inspired from those artists and started copying their lyrics. And, you know, that's how I got my sound. Just mixture of East Coast and South.
That's dope. That's fine. Yeah. All right, man. So something we do here, like we try to ask every artist. Yeah. Who would be your top 5 that are alive?
Oh. Yeah. That question is always tricky to be where they ask me, but you talking in terms of music or hip hop?
You know what? I want to go with music, being that you know that you do the dual thing, the Afrobeats and the hip hop. I want to get your opinion on music. Your top 5 that are alive in music.
Oh man, I didn't even think. I would say first I love Michael Jackson. Diana Ross. There's 2. Then going back to the music, the genre that I love, hip hop as well. I would say, I love Biggie from the East Coast.
3.
Yeah.
Two more.
The Wu-Tang Clan also. That's a group, you know. The Wu-Tang Clan. I was listening to Wu-Tang.
I was listening to Wu-Tang Clan on my way here, and I was listening to Ghostface on my way here, and one does nod his head behind the camera because I said I didn't personally think RZA was that good as a rapper. Correct. You know, I'm getting sourced right now on Facebook.
No, they man. Wu-Tang. I'm a diehard Wu-Tang fan. Yeah.
See, you gotta watch what you say when you're in studios. You never know who likes who.
Right. Yeah. So
that's 4.
Damn. The last one.
Last one.
Ooh, man. It's hard though. It's a lot of artists that I love, but
damn. So would it be between Jay-Z and Nas? Because you said they inspired you.
Biggie. Yeah. I would be. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so it'd be a tie between Jay-Z. All right, so there you go. That's not.
Nas. I love Nas because he's a lyricist, but Jay-Z business-wise, I always
everybody loves that. Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's hard for me right now, but I'll go with Jay-Z.
You go with Jay. All right, that's tough. All right, I got you. Oh man, before I get you out of here, man, we talk. You got a vodka.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Shout out to Torch Vodka. Shout out to my man Sam, Big Fat Dogs. You know, I partner with them.
Yeah, we would have had the bottle, but Thorough walked over.
Thorough walked up.
Yeah. All right then. How'd you come up with a vodka, man?
Actually, partner, I got my own. It's like a champagne coming up. So sometimes you have to look for ways. You have to meet. Like we were talking back then, speak stuff to existence, and you know, I got my stuff going on, so I was like looking for ways to get into the liquor business. Okay. So, fortunately for me, one dude hit me up. It's like, yo, man, we like your brand, we like what we see. I don't know if you're interested in being part of, you know, of our brand. Yeah. So he presented me with Touch Vodka. Okay. And I liked it. So,
where can we find Torch Vodka?
You can find it in the South right now. We got the license in the Florida area, Louisiana, and it's coming up in the DMV area as well.
Okay. Is it online?
No, it's mostly in the stores.
Okay,
Connecticut. We got a license also in Connecticut. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope, man. So the name is Torch Vodka.
Touch.
Touch.
Like touch.
Okay, Touch Vodka. Okay. I'm looking forward to trying that, man. Yeah, hopefully. All right, man. So before we get you out here, man, let them know how they can stream you and how they can find you and things of that nature.
Okay, you can follow me everywhere on all social media platforms. Check the new album. It's called Visionary, No Days Off, on DSP, all DSP digital streaming platform. And you can follow me on Big Hookz, BIGHOOKZ, on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere. Just Google me. You find me everywhere.
That's Hookz with a Z.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also my man George.
Yeah, also my man George. From the music to the money
on Amazon right now, man.
Correct.
George coming to a liquor store near you sometime soon.
Right.
Man, shout out to my man Boy Wonder behind the cameras at One World Studios.
Shout out to Boy Wonder, man.
AllHipHop.com. Yes, yeah. Great dude, man. Slap Shot, you're here once again, Times Square, and we out.
Shout out to Bounce.